Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol SSKN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks, as they're called, representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame, and I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. If you just say, Clay, look, summarize this for me quickly, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, I'm not saying pump and dump in the sense of this company's being run out of somebody's shed over in Iraq. I'm not saying that. I'm just judging and making the comment based on the price action alone. And my definition of a pump and dump is price makes a very impressive move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, price is back to where it all started, or sometimes lower. So let's apply that definition. Price makes a very nice move. I think everyone would agree this here was a crazy move. Very, very nice move. And then chart within a relatively short amount of time goes back to where it was. And you can see pretty short amount of time. Same day itself goes all the way back here. Now this is where the on thin ice comes into play, because technically speaking, and to be fair to the bulls, it hasn't gone all the way down to where it all started. It could build a base right here at about, we'll call the $3 mark. So like I said, technically speaking, the price could come down here, bounce around a few more times, and then head back up, and then, okay, fine. You'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have this set of lows down there. You picture those as stair steps. All right, the stair steps are going in the upwards direction. But that's why I say thin ice, because any sort of closes below $3, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside of $3, at that point in time, the price is essentially right back to where it all started within that range of the chart. I think we can all be in agreement of that. And that's just what a pump and dump is, right? Big move, and then before you know it, the price is right back to where it all started. But that's not quite the case, but I would definitely say that the bulls are on thin ice because they're doing a good job. They are maintaining this level right here at $3, and that's certainly going to need to continue going into next week. Now, if the price does decide to bounce, where are some of these areas of resistance at? I'm just going to focus on one level, and I'll explain that in a second. But that initial area of resistance right there at $3.65, just focus on one level of resistance because, in my opinion, at least, top priority for the chart is not breaking levels of resistance. Top priority is ensuring that this thing doesn't break through $3 and separate to the downside and go back to where it all started. So holding support, priority number one, in my opinion, like I said, at least going into next week. So quite the day, quite the way to end the week. We'll see how this all unfolds next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click that image right there and I will email you the guide. The guide is very short, it's to the point, and like I said, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.